Good evening, everybody. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 23rd of January, 2024, my next to last streaming day of the week. Overall, a really great streaming day. A lot of good advancement in the games that I played today. Chill vibes, great fun with the audience. Just overall, really good. I had a good day. You know, not a lot of stress either, which was always good to have a day with less stress than, like, say, yesterday where I was stressed out playing Resident Evil, and then I was stressed out playing Street Fighter. Today was a much better day, I would think. So, anyway, let's talk, shall we? First off, lots of stuff to talk about. Good news. First piece of news is that over the course of today, DSP Throwback, my channel that I just rebranded a few weeks ago that is now housing the newly remastered, upgraded playthroughs of Final Fantasy XIII and Red Dead Redemption 1, and also now has a series going where I am commentating over my classic Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough, has finally been fully partnered on YouTube. Ads have been added to all the videos on that channel. So if you go over there and watch stuff, you're helping me out now. It wasn't like before where it took a few weeks to get everything monetized. It's fully monetized. So enjoy the videos, and I hope you'll leave comments on them to let me know what you think. And by all means, if you like the content, enjoy. If you'd like to go above and beyond and leave like a super thanks on a video or become a member over there, that would help too. But now just watching the videos helps. So thank you so very much for all of your viewership so far, and hopefully we can keep that going. Today on the podcast, basically what I tried to do was get everyone caught up on everything going on. Basically my major discussion was that it looks like probably tomorrow, because now definitely I'm not doing it today. I'm out of time. It's already 10 p.m. my time here. Tomorrow, at some point during the day, on my DSP Reacts channel, that's the channel where I do DSP versus the internet, and I do tier makers, and I do all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be resetting 2 of the member levels. Instead of having standard and super levels, instead it's now going to be entry level and submissions level. And that's to fix this problem with the troll memberships that have been given out for literally zero value. That is going to screw up DSP versus the internet. And basically what I explained to everyone was my concern is I'm really worried that people are not going to join at this new submissions level, and it's going to significantly hurt the channel. You know, really it's the memberships that make me any kind of profit on that channel. I don't get ad revenue because all those videos end up getting claimed. So even though you guys watch the videos and the streams every week, I don't get anything for it. It's only super chats and the memberships that I really get any kind of revenue for on that channel that make it viable. So it's a concern. You know, I put out a video late last night, right around the same time that I did this daily wrap, and I put it out on the channel. It's got 1,000 views, and it's got like 6 comments. And the comments are mostly like, yes, I will probably do it, but that doesn't really give me confidence when, you know, 5 to 6 people replied, and I have over 100 members on that channel, right? So let's see what happens, but that's coming. A full discussion of that was on today's podcast, and essentially I basically told the truth about how bad of an impact this kind of thing has. Like, my revenue is down this month because of it, badly too, and I'm hoping it will pick up in the next week. We got 2 new releases coming out on Friday, so maybe I will see a big invigoration and a boost in the level of attendance and engagement and support on my stuff. I don't know, but I'm hoping for the best in this final week of January, because this has really screwed me over. You know, people are not becoming members. They're not renewing their memberships because everyone got gifted one. You know, and that was revenue I counted on every single month. So that's basically what the real discussion was about on the podcast today. And of course we did Q&A and stuff like that. Then we jumped into Baldur's Gate 3, and I will say today was a good stream. We basically fully ended Act 1, and there were so many plot lines going on. We had characters arriving who I didn't know who they were, and people are like, oh yeah, that's a character who's like a legendary character from D&D all along, and you know, if you play D&D, you know who that is. And then we have like epilogue plot lines leading into big twists in the Githyanki plot line for Lae'zel. And then finally we got into the real Act 2, which is this Shadowlands or Shadow-infested lands. And immediately I'm there and I'm making choices and we're doing combat, and people are like, wow, feels interesting how Phil chose, because a lot of people pick different things than what I did. So I'm continuing on in my choices, and people seem to like it. And they're basically saying tomorrow it looks like I may arrive at Moonrise Towers, which is a big plot development and stuff like that. I had a great time. It was actually a really good stream today. I was happy to get out of Act 1 and finally get into like whatever this next part of the game will be. Plus, I have Shadowheart now in my party, and we respect her. I think she's a life cleric at this point, so she's a good healer, but she also has these great abilities with what's it called, divine power or something like that. So basically, she's really good against the creatures that are in this area. So anyway, doing some good stuff there. Good stream today. Late stream tonight was my second session ever of Pal World, and I'll be honest, it's growing on me even more. Like, the first session left me intrigued. This session was fun. Like, we were catching new pals of all different types. We were growing the camp, building new additional things in it. I was leveling my character up, getting better weapons. I got a bow and then the triple shot bow. We were mining various different elements and ores, exploring the map. Like, I got like 2 or 3 new fast travel waypoints unlocked tonight. We even got to the first boss, but I was not well equipped for that boss. I could barely do any damage to it. So after failing miserably the first time, everyone's like, "Nah, you got to come back to that boss way later when you're way higher level and you got, better stats and everything for it." So, overall, 2 hours of chill fun with the audience. We had a great time. We were talking about all various topics and the game. It was a lot of fun. It really was. And I definitely think, like, Pal World is a game that will work as a late night chill stream ongoing, much like when we played Minecraft years ago, and it was like a once a week thing that people looked forward to. I actually feel like that's what this game can be. Only bummer about it is that it just came out this week, and this is the week we have all these big new releases. And so those are going to take up the vast majority of my time this coming week. And it's going to be disappointing because people are getting into Pal World, and I'm probably not going to play it. Or if I play it, it may be like one stream next week, and that's it. But we'll figure it out, okay? So anyway, overall, great streams today. Everything went really well. Just a reminder, every day over on DSP Throwback, there's new content. And so tomorrow there's going to be, I think it's a new part of Final Fantasy 13. I think. Don't quote me on that. It might be Red Dead. There's definitely one or the other. And my fourth and final part of the commentary from me, commenting on the Red Dead playthrough from Sunday night stream also will go live over there. So check it out. Enjoy. I believe there's 1 or 2 more videos from the React stream on Sunday that are going live on the React channel. There's so much going on, all right? Tomorrow on this channel, there will be the Level 1 podcast. That likely will be like a weekly recap. I already have a news story to talk about, but maybe there'll be some more as well. And of course, like I said, tomorrow I'm definitely going to be canceling those membership levels on DSP Reacts and making the 2 new ones. Hopefully people will sign up for them. And in addition to that, we're just going to have more Baldur's Gate 3 on the first stream where, like I said, we're going to advance and try to get to these towers and see what happens. The late stream tomorrow night is essentially the final Sea of Stars stream for a while because, yes, that playthrough, as much as I love it, it has to go on hiatus. I was not aware when I started playing Sea of Stars that it was as long as it was. I was told originally it's around 20 hours. I was misinformed. Basically, just to beat the story is like 32 hours. And if you do side content like I've been doing, it's like 40. I didn't know that, and admittedly, I feel kind of bad now because I know I have an audience, not a giant audience, but I have an audience that's been interested in the game, and now they're going to be like, man, it's going on hiatus, and they're going to be turned off at that, and I apologize for that. Just so you know, I'm definitely going back to it. It's just going to have to be later in the year. Right now, we're getting into these new releases and juggling the new releases, the ongoing Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, and occasionally playing Pal World. There's no time for Sea of Stars right now. So tomorrow night's late stream will be the last hurrah for Sea of Stars for a bit. It will go on hiatus after that stream. I'm curious what will happen on that stream. Because we just went open world, right? We literally just got the ship. We went open world, so we're going to see what happens, on that stream now, which should be pretty fun. And go from there. I'm off Thursday. Friday is double new release day with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and Tekken 8. I'm very excited to head into the new releases next week, okay? Thank you, everyone. As always, give me some comments on the video. Let me know what you think about everything that went down today. Curious about your feedback about everything happening. And I hope to see you in the morning for my final consecutive streaming day of this week. All right? Thank you all. Have a good night. See you in the morning, and peace out.